Let me ask you this. How many primetime games do you foresee this Browns team getting this year?
That's an interesting question. It could be 5. It could be none. Well, it could be 2, right? I think you'll probably get like 3, right? And I think the approach for the national media with the Cleveland Browns has been, let's wait and see, right? We'll give them a couple early because it's a big enough fan base, but let's wait and see how this team shakes out, because I think a lot of networks felt like they got burnt in 2019, where the Browns had like 5 national TV games and then they stunk and they had to like change and rotate out all those national TV games, which is pretty hectic for the schedule and everything else. So I think, the Browns, until they like make a real playoff run again, they'll probably just get 3, and then people will wait to see if they believe in that team. You know what I mean? And then it will build on top of that if they have continued success. But I would say 3.
The other thing that kind of factors into that is the whole Deshaun Watson situation. Does the NFL, if there's no resolution to that, do they just kind of want to keep that off into the the local market? That's another thing that I'm sure is going on in the NFL offices when they're looking at the Browns.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that, though. The Browns are as good as people think they could be. It ain't going to matter, what time they play. They're going to be talked about no matter what. And Deshaun Watson, just by the virtue of him existing with the controversy that exists around him, he's going to have, eyeballs on him. So there's kind of a question on, like, how much can you really avoid this whole thing when he's a massive star anyway? Like, imagine in this situation we're surrounding like a LeBron James or something like that. There's only so much hiding him you could do. He's a huge star at the end of the day. That's the same thing with Watson. Watson is a huge star. People were paying attention to him before this whole situation. More people are paying attention to him now, not for like football reasons or anything, but they're paying attention to him. And whatever time he plays, I mean, it might just be better they just schedule the Browns like a regular team and not try to keep that in factor, because it's just, if you obviously try to keep him off national TV, that's just going to create more conversation about it than it wouldn't if you just gave him, I would say if you just give him 3 national TV games, nobody's going to be outraged or about that on either side of the aisle. So I think that's just what they're going to do with that.